Okay, and again now, final step, now that I have this set, and keep in mind, you can pin this out, right? If you need more reach to get into your wall forms, this does expand up here. You also have this to change the angle. So I could expand it out and then make it steeper, or I could make it shallow. You may notice there's a pulley here and here. So you could put a secondary device on the interior, and that was the additional bracket we had discussed. But what you're doing, you're not doing that. Just for future use, if you had to put a material winch, you could mount a second bracket, run a second device up and over. My attendant, whoever is maybe nearby, if they're not able to attach to the wall, once the worker's in there working, I could hook over here with my personal fall arrestor. This is, as you'll notice, a 5,000 pound anchor point for my attendant who's up top looking down at the worker below, okay? So this will be in spool mode. This has a gap here on the handle. There's the pin we're going to talk about in a second. So I've got a gap. Now my worker can climb in and out. This will roll in and out. Now in the event that he passes out, there's an issue, some sort of rescue has to occur. I'm going to undo my thumb screw. I'm going to recess this pin, or sorry, pull this pin and push this handle in, and you'll hear a click. So now there's no gap on my handle. Okay. I pull out the handle, and now I can reel my worker in, and you can see even one-handed, I'm able to lift that worker up out of the space, okay? In the event that I start to pull them out and they start yelling, saying, hey, I was good, I just wasn't talking, put me back down, you can release this and lower them back in to where they can get a grip on the surface. Again, I do not want to regularly raise and lower a worker. You will start to wear these brakes out. Once he says, hey, I'm good, I'm gonna come back over here, pull this pin and let that pop out. So again, you see a gap, and now we're in free spool mode. The worker can climb and do their job. So one last time, free spool mode, gap, store the handle. If there's a rescue needed, I recess, pull this pin out, give that a little quarter turn, it clicks in, and now I'm in retrieval mode.